Louisiana Beer Reviews Hop Valley Brewing Company's Mango and Stash Mango IPA using cryo hops. This just showed up in Louisiana last week. I know that must be right because my friend David was telling me on the phone. I never heard of it, and he's pretty good about remembering when, if he tried a brand, and he'll even tell you, oh, I bought it and or drank it with a certain person, so he doesn't tend to forget. Cryo Hops is a registered trademark of Yakima Chief Hops Incorporated, used with permission. This is some kind of trademarked hop process by which they cryogenically freeze the hops and separate the lupulin powder from the hop cone and then use the powder in the brewing. Okay. Mosaic Cryo Hops and Mango Purée partner up to deliver a double punch of flavor and aroma that is sure to leave you craving a sequel. Seems to get good scores on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, and there are about 6 to 8 video reviews for this over the years, I've noticed. Eugene, Oregon, 6.0% alcohol, 30 IBUs, so the ABV is in line with a regular IPA. 30 IBUs is low. It's more like pale ale territory, not India pale ale. It's got a good date, guys. So, cans and draft. I don't think they bottle it anymore. I bought the 12-pack at Mathern's. It was $18.99 for a 12-pack. You get 3 cans of 4 flavors. 3 cans each of 4 flavors. There's the train, of course. You may not hear that crickle crackle over the train noise. It's a little small one. Could be a pickup train. They're about to get bought out by either Canadian National Railways or Canadian Pacific. They're having a big bidding war, and they're bringing it into the newspapers, all the drama, and no one around here really cares. All right, I'm kind of keeping an eye on it just because I keep hearing about it. Spongy off-white head, and there is a semi-clear, definitely translucent gold. It's just gold with bubbles. Oh, I would say a standard ale appearance. I mean, India Pale Ale appearance. Maybe reminds me of Dale's Pale Ale, which is a pale ale that probably should be labeled an India Pale Ale, and this might be an India Pale Ale that should be labeled a Pale Ale, so it could be a good crossover. First time trying it. Best wishes to you, Hop Valley. Now, is it a good idea to cryogenically separate lupulin powder in a deep freeze environment from the hop cone? I don't know if it's a good idea. It smells like the lupulin powder, kind of a musty, funky hop aroma. If you've never smelled hops, it's hard to describe them. I've smelled them from hop cones themselves. I like the aroma. All right. There's sort of a spicy, vegetative, pungent, thing. It's hard to describe. Mango. I guess mango is the thing these days. A lot of mango flavored beers. Trying to figure this one out. First thing you have to think about, it's very mild. This is very mild. Bitterness level is low. So if you're not used to India Pale Ales and bitterness, this would be a good introduction because it's just dipping your toe into it get some white bread crust, white bread itself, you know, the middle. Some sweetness, which you would get from white bread. Low level hop and lupulin bitterness, but not overly done. Or see, some beers would be low IBUs, but there'd be too much lupulin powder. It'd just be, it's like too much. I can't take it. All this powder. But this is balanced. If you look on their website, they have videos about it, talking about how they separate it and all that. Very low profile mango, so they didn't over puree it. It's not like you're drinking chutney. Medium body, mostly dry finish. It's balanced. What can I say? They're making a balanced fruit flavored beer. Is that anything new? Well, yeah. No. We get a lot of fruit flavored beers, and it might be, well, yeah, because it's balanced, because a lot of them aren't so balanced. It's a beautiful day today. It's clear, sunny, breezy, low humidity, one of the 45 days a year like this. It's still cool. Here we are in May, and we're getting cool days in Louisiana, which they keep telling us we're warming up, but why does it keep getting cooler? So I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just going by what the scientists, I mean the politicians, I mean the scientists, I mean the politicians, I mean the scientists, I mean the politicians are telling me. So medium bodied on the sweetness scale, probably 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness scale, once again, 3 out of 5 hop cones. So I think it's just even keel. Now, if you're looking for something super exciting, extraordinary, something like, I never had something like this before. Nah, it's not going to be anything like that. It's just more like a regular old flavored beer. So I think they were being careful, which is fine. Seems under-bittered for an IPA, though. I know English style IPAs are low bitterness generally relative to American, but they usually have more earthy malt flavor to kind of spruce things up. Of course, we don't really get any in England IPAs anymore. We don't get too many beers from England anymore. I think it's excellent to an extent. Let's go with 90. I was going to say 91, but I think I feel more comfortable with 90. So 99.0 out of 10. It is excellent, getting into that range, but I don't want to go any higher than that, and I am looking at it as an IPA, which is what it's claiming to be. So anyway, it's fine. It's a nice little beer. And I've got 11 more out of the 12-pack to drink. So I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Oregon and tour the Hop Valley Brewery. And they also have some couple of restaurants and brew pubs.